I just climbed down the mountain to get in this creek. And look. That's a beauty. We will harvest it. Man, purse it and move on. I was gonna wait and walk it a little bit. That snake does not look alive. That snake is not real. It's interesting. I will harvest it and play tricks on my kitty cat. Now what else? Fidget spinner package. I believe that is green. Ooh. A card. Gotta harvest it. Gotta harvest them all now. It is 92 degrees. 92. Still no drought, but 92. There is a gasket that would probably fit my Jeep. And remember, this is an inner city creek. And as many of you know who've been here with me so many times, I'm not about to take all this trash out of here and carry it with me. There's your pair of unders, yak. Those are gonna stay. That looks like a blue piece of slag. It is, look at that. Perfect little piece of blue. That will go with this. I do have your glasses on. Yeah, it does help take the glare off. We'll stay with them today. I just tried mine. Took mine off. That Jeep has been a challenge. The truck, but a fun one. What is that, Oldsmobile? We'll take it, but I'm not going to carry it around with me. So I'm going to place it back up here, and maybe I'll remember it. If I don't, it'll be there next time. Man, that is a monstrous road spike right there. I have plenty. Shouldn't have left it pointed up like that. If somebody walks down here, they'll get it stuck in it. Nobody comes down here but me. Believe me, they don't. There's a fork off a bicycle. We'll put it over there. Let's keep moving. This is an awesome little creek. It's one of the creeks you will find. You come out here a few times a year, you'll find one of everything you're looking for in a creek, other than gold coins and silver coins, and I found silver necklaces. Haven't I? What is that? Oh, I thought it was a little metal case. There's a little metal case, but not the kind of metal case we're looking for. Sometimes you can see better on the way back up. The creek, and it's nice and bright. I've got my tourist hat on. So if people see me, they'll just think I'm a tourist. One with a big old brim goes all the way around. I believe y'all have told me what these are before. It's a piece of lead, maybe out of a battery. I'm not sure. Like I said, I think on the walk back up we'll see more. I'm about to sneeze. So get ready for a little camera jiggle. We will find a marble today. After, oh, it's broken. I hate to keep your face in the water the whole time. That's the only way I'm going to be able to point out stuff to me if I miss it. You kind of see where we're headed. A lot of fish. It's good to see the fish. I'm going to go cut my dad's grass. I guess it's time in my life and his for me to start doing that. He can do it, but my mother is home from the nursing home, thank goodness, and she's doing better, but she's still not doing well. She's about 90 pounds. He's learned how to work her feeding tube. Thank you for everyone who's prayed for her and sent me emails and written to me about her. And I tell her every time y'all tell me to say hey to her or you say you're praying for her or anything, I tell her. So you're not just shooting useless emails and messages and letters and prayers and everything else. Look at that. It's the emblem that's cool. I wonder what it used to say. I can't stand it, can you? We need to harvest it. It's already torn up on one side, so it doesn't matter. We'll try to clean it up later. We'll man purse it. So she has a feeding tube. We do have hospice at the house, which is there at times. They're not there all the time. So I've got to make an effort to spend a lot more time there. Some of you have asked, how do I have time to make so many videos and all this other stuff? I can do, if my kids go play or have us spend night time on a weekend and they're away from home, I can make a lot of videos because I do this. My bride is usually with me, or she's, go shopping in the town I'm in or something like that. So I have, when you get a video, that's not the day that it happened. Now sometimes it is. If it's a really neat video and it's not too long and I can get it set up and put out so you can see it, I really get excited to show you. Glass tube. Well, that's not a tube. Otherwise, it would be called a beaker. I don't think beaker's been on TV in a long time. But anyway, everything's going good. My dad's glad to have her home. Everybody's glad she's home. And we just do what we have to do. She can still recover. We'll just have to see. I'm sloshing, in case you're curious. I think I've only found maybe 2 bottles in this creek that weren't exploded. I hear kids. I'm looking under stuff. I keep the camera moving even when I'm grooving. But I try to hold it still. Still. It's been a while since we've had rain. So how about the Willie's truck? Pretty cool, huh? I may have, look at that. I dropped it. I just want to see if it's glass. Yes, it's glass, so it's neat. We'll keep it. I can't do it as much anymore, but occasionally I send things to people when they request them. I try. But like I say, I'm going to be pretty busy. I'm trying to go slower than I usually do. I usually go wailing through here like a race car. And I miss stuff. Like that chain, it has been here before when I was here. Yeah, it'll be a little clearer when we go back up it. Once all the dirt passes us. One knife. That's it so far. Can't tell if the bank has dropped anymore. That's where the bottles come from. They'll roll out. The ones that survive and just rest on the bottom till I come along to pick them up. We'll check that a lot better when we walk back up. We need a marble for my bride. I'm going to get in the creeks and metal detect eventually. Not this one, because there's nothing but metal, and I'm not going to sort through every little thing and dig and dig and dig, pull out a good signal, and it be a little piece of copper wire, and it will be in here. I like that big old piece of railroad iron. It'll ring up high in the 90s, and it might hit 99, and that's a clue. And yes, you can push your little fancy button that makes it the iron signal, but you can also miss stuff that you don't dig even when you get an iron signal if you're in a good area. This is kind of washed out a little more. A few miles upstream on this same creek is a real good swishing spot. And I have found one marble sitting in the bank. It stayed hid forever and ever. Someone put a message on the, and my bride is continually telling me don't read the messages anymore because there's, yeah, you get more viewers, you get more messages, and some of them aren't nice because they aren't used to the fact that we have fun on this channel and we try not to say rude things to each other, and it's worked out pretty well for a few years now, which is about all I've been here. Somebody left a message that says that they're obviously not important enough for me to respond to. Well, I got some news for you. Here's a cell phone. Actually, I don't have any news for you. Other than it's hard to respond to everyone. I don't have a whole lot of time. Well, man, push that to respond to. I do read them all. I try to. But if you really want to contact me and possibly have more of an opportunity to get an answer to a question, email me. The only thing I'm an expert in, if you're looking for expertise, is what I do. Things other people do, I'm not an expert in. I'm not an expert in metal detecting, magnet fishing. Those are hobbies. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be an expert to do it. Even if you pick up one of the world's cheapest ones off Craigslist, if it works, you will find something. You will only find something good if you're standing on the dirt and it's underneath you. Now, if you want to get real serious about it, then you research areas and you start finding out where something happened, and you go there and you ask permission and you say, hey, can I try it out? And then if you have a detector that you can't discriminate sounds, and you dig every noise it makes, then you will find something. And it will be pretty cool. Hopefully related to whatever went on the property you're looking at. A lot of slag, still a lot of brown. You know, the blues and the purples are the tough ones to find. But I do it for fun. My other son, Twilight, wants to start a channel, and he kind of had one, sort of, but he wants to do basketball stuff. He is all into basketball. He played basketball from sunup to almost sunset yesterday. We went to several different places, to different gyms and outdoor places. Look at this. It's going to be a banner day. Cellular apparatus number 2. Big old piece of green slag. What is this one? Nokia. That's 2. That's harvested. Thermostat. I've got a new one in the Willys, and it is ready to warm up. But I still have to go back and place the lower hose on the radiator and get the clutch adjusted. No trespassing. And figure out why the bed's raised up. See any marbles? I don't either. I've probably found about 10 phones in this one little stretch of creek. Okay, it runs through the city, and I catch it right before it heads out. Because after you get down in here, it heads on to Mobile. and then it's up to y'all to find it. It's getting greener. A good storm will take all this away. It will clean it up again. I think my hat's working, my neck's not on fire yet. My arms are. There's a big old piece of gold and brown and slag. I've seen a few pieces of plates. Saucer. So Exploring Alabama Jr. had a birthday. He is now 11. We've had Mother's Day. Summer is almost here and the kids will be frolicking and playing all summer. And hopefully Exploring Alabama Jr. will be back in the water or metal detecting. This little piece says something. No, it doesn't. I thought it did. Now we're about to the no sunglass zone. Let me think about what the plan is. Still looking for marbles. I'm headed back up a little bit. And we might try to squeeze one more little spot into this video. That's a shoe. Comma. Humaniscus demiscus. I got hot after all. I think I'm done. Thought I'd come look around this tree. I like counting poison ivy leaves. Thanks for watching my videos.